everyone. Welcome back. So last time, I know I said I was going to, obviously I put the jacks on. They turned out pretty good. But I know I said I was going to put the fenders on, but I changed my mind last minute. The reason because I wanted to get the sides on and the floor on and all set up before I built my fenders, because I felt like that way, I felt for me it would give me more to go off of, so I didn't work from the outside and work my way in. I'd rather work obviously inside to outside. So I wanted to get the floor in, and then I wanted to get my sides up and my rack system installed first before I worked on the actual fenders. I just felt like it would be better. So that being said, I went down to my local steel shop and got a 4x8 sheet of 10 gauge diamond plate. And I may have to cut a little bit of it off because it's 48.5 inches. I think I only have to cut maybe a 1/4 inch off at the most, and then maybe an inch off of the length because it's a little bit bigger than 4x8, but better too big than too short. So I'm going to be trying to figure out how to cut that out and off. I did buy a skill saw blade to try to cut it. We'll see how that works. I'm going to first attempt to use my battery powered skill saw. According to the specifications, I think it only requires a RPM of about 3,800 for the blade. So I'm just going to take it nice and slow and keep, that way I don't, one, dull the blade out, and two, overwork my skill saw / Ryobi circular saw. I call everything a skill saw that's like that, so just part of my age group, I guess. So I did get some 10-foot sections of, I think it's 11 gauge flat bar. That way I can give it some support in the center for the lengthways, because there is just that 11 gauge thickness about to keep everything even across, because all the outside is C-channel and the inside slips into it, so it's about 11 gauge, and that will help keep everything straight once all the weight's down on it. This piece of steel it'll be pretty heavy, and by the time I'm done, it should help structurally keep everything together and keep it more rigid. So I'm not going to weld. At this point anyway, I don't think I'm going to weld the floor down. What I think I'm going to do is, once I get everything cut, squared, and aligned properly, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to drill holes and do threaded inserts along the perimeter of it. That way I can get in there later on and do work, take the floor out if I want to take the floor out, check for rust, corrosion, stuff like that, and get in there and actually work around things rather than have to cut the welds and all that kind of stuff off. Welding would be better, but I feel for what I'm going to do with it, I think threaded inserts every, I don't know, maybe 10 inches a foot. I mean, that should keep it relatively secure. Because again, it's not going to be holding a lot of weight. It's just literally a floor. So that being said, let's get this trailer unloaded and see what we can get done today. All right. Great. again, thanks for checking back in on the trailer build. I really appreciate it. As you can see, last time we got the, I guess, there's no mouse in my pocket, so I got the good old 10 gauge decking down on the trailer. I put a couple 11 gauge streamers in it just to help offset so there wouldn't be no, I guess the word sway or bow in it. That way it all maintains it being level. Can't think today. My brain is still not awake yet. So we put those in, sanded everything down, welded those in place, and then put the decking down. Obviously, I decided to drill holes through it and then put in threaded inserts into the frame so that way I can do maintenance on it later. And now we're going to be working on our rack system. Hopefully here in the next week or two I'll have my rooftop tent, and I can just start building it out from there and painting and going from there. So today's goal, or this weekend's goal, as it were, is to build the rack system and the railing that goes up. I'm hoping the railing will be just a little bit taller than the fender, maybe around 17 inches ish, and then obviously a little over 4 feet tall for the rack system. That will put the trailer right at about the top of the trailer without the rooftop tin on it, a little over 6 foot. My goal is to keep it under 7 foot so that we can bring it into the garage, because I don't have a very tall garage. But that is my goal. So that being said, let's get this party started. Again, if you have not liked and shared these videos or followed, I'd appreciate it. At least give me a good like. Drop a comment down below. I'll do the best I can to reply. It's a little hard with my schedule, but I'll do the best that I can. And then just like a follow, drop a follow there for me, or tap the follow button for me. So again, like, share, comment, follow. I'll try my best to get back to you, and we'll go from there. All right, and if you haven't already, please smash that like button. It means a lot to me that you like the videos. It's a lot of time and effort that goes into the videos on top of building the trailer. So please hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. I'm hoping to do a lot more videos this summer as actually getting out and getting into the outdoors. I've got some more videos to edit as far as some of my outdoors excursions, but they probably won't be that good due to it was just being family vacations and there was just a lot going on. So that being said, again, please, thank you so much for watching these videos. I hope you enjoy it and keep following along. I've got a couple more videos after this one to make. So thank you so much and enjoy. Yeah, let's go. Not sponsored, but I love my First Form stuff. I love my energy drinks. I am an energy drink hooker. All right. That being said, let's go.
I've been in the darkness for 40 days. I've been searching for holy flames, a sign to light up the way. So can you help me out? Can you help me out? I've been more certain of truth before. I've been called a righteous man before. Yeah, I've been closer to Jesus before. So can you help me out? Oh, can you help me